Hey, oil community. How are you guys? If you're on live, say a quick hello. This was a little of an impromptu live I wanted to do with you guys because I took a couple of hours this morning to update our Essential 30 Cleanse program, which is coming up starting Feb 25th. So I wanted to do a quick live to just share with you, especially if you're new to our community, what this cleanse is and what you need to know and what you need to order, and all of that good stuff. But just to let you know, this is we're coming into the second year of running this cleanse, and it's a very popular free program on our team. And I want to make sure that you know about it. And if you're seeing this video, I'm streaming live in the Whole Fit Essential Oil community group. It's likely that you are part of our Whole Fit Essential Oil community if you're in this group, okay? So this is a program we created just for you. The actual program is free. There are some things you'll want to order in order to participate in the cleanse with us. But I thought what I would do I want to go through two things with you. Okay, so I'll be on for about 10 minutes. If you do have questions about this, just post them into the comments right now as we're live, and I'll take a few questions at the end if you have them. So you should see my screen. Oh, other way, right there. And this is the page of my website on WholeFit where you will find all of the information about this cleanse if this is the first time you're hearing about it. So I just want to go through this with you, and this is something that you can share with your friends, with your teams, if you want to share out this cleanse to let them know that it's coming up. But what you'll see here is a real quick introduction of why you might want to do this cleanse. And I have to say, as a professional in the health industry, I've been in this work for a long time. I've worked with thousands of people over the last 10 years, and this is one of the most effective protocols for rebooting the system. And there are a lot of reasons that you'd want to hit the pause button and give your body a chance to refresh itself and to essentially to cleanse, right? To cleanse out things that you've been putting into your body over the last couple of months, maybe years, right? Maybe this is the first time you've ever done something like this, and you're going to notice some pretty radical shifts happen in your body. But we need to give our body a break. We live in a very different day than we did, 100 years ago. We weren't confronted with a lot of the unusual chemicals that we have today. They just weren't even in our system. And so our body is working very hard every day to bring us back to homeostasis and back to balance. But the reality is, with my educated opinion of everything I know when it comes to our health, we need to do something like this every season. And so I time this cleanse. I run this particular cleanse for you twice a year. So it's coming up, and then we do another one in July, August. But it's really important that you do something, I believe, every season, especially if you live in a seasonal climate. It's very helpful to support the body as nature is shifting. It's helpful to approach your body in that same way. So anyway, when you go to this website, you'll see a lot of the reasons you might want to consider joining us for this cleanse. I give you the dates. And like I said, we run this twice a year. You can see over to the left of the screen here, this is what the actual Cleanse and Restore kit of supplements is that we're working with during this cleanse. So you will want to order this in for the cleanse. And at the timing of this recording, we're just going to be up to the end of January. This cleanse starts Feb 25th. So I highly suggest that for your February order, that you order this in so you have it in time. So place your order in the first week of February, just so that you have it in time. And I'll go through with you how you order that in just a moment. You receive with this cleanse access to our private Essential 30 Cleanse Facebook group, where we have all of the content and everything really easy to navigate. I'm actually going to take you inside that group in just a few minutes to show you what it looks like. We have a couple thousand people in there from our community. Along with that, you also receive a 100-page program. It's actually more than 100 pages, but it's a very in-depth, free Cleanse Ebook where we take you through deep education on doTERRA supplements. They are powerful. They work very well in the body. They're available in your body. Okay, you're not going to have expensive urine from taking these supplements. And the nice thing with this cleanse, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's 30 days long, and you go through 3 different stages. Okay, so in the first 10 days, we're focused on supporting the liver and really starting to dial up the function that your body already has, okay, but we're starting to support it in a deeper way so that it's ready to cleanse out. And that's what the second phase is. That second 10-day phase is when you go in with a gut stripper called GX Assist, and it's almost like you're pulling weeds out of the body. There's a lot that's going to come up, okay? There's a lot that you're going to notice with your body during that middle phase. And then in the last 10 days of this cleanse, it's the renewing and the planting. So that's when we replant good probiotics, replant the good flora in the body after stripping out anything that shouldn't be there. And then we use a powerful supplement called DDR Prime. You may have heard of it. It's literally rebuilding the integrity of the cells and helping your body as it's creating new cells to create healthy cells. It's a very important supplement for cell health, okay? So that's what the last 10 days is. So in that simplified explanation, you can see how this cleanse is intelligent and how it's approaching the support of your body. We also have prizes. So during the 30 days, there's going to be a post that I put up every morning at 8 a.m. that's going to give you one thing to learn about your body or about the supplements. And when you engage with that post, you're going to be entered for not only weekly draws, but a grand prize draw where you could actually win back your investment of that Cleanse and Restore kit by winning, okay? Now, this cleanse follows a schedule, like I've just explained to you, the 3 stages. So I've given you the printables, okay, right from that webpage, but of course we have them in the program ebook and within our Facebook group. And it's a nice schedule that you print that you can post and keep in your kitchen is where I suggest, or wherever you have your supplements organized. And it has little check boxes where you can just check off every day to stay on track so you don't get confused about what you're taking and when. There is also a kids version of this cleanse, and it's amazing, you guys. This is a really great program if you want to do this as a family, and if you want your kids to develop the healthy ritual of taking their multivitamin and making a daily smoothie for them. And there's even some roller bottles that you can integrate for your kids during the cleanse that follow the same 10-day phases as you're going through. So a diluted Zendocrine roller bottle, rolling it on the bottoms of their feet for the first 10 days. In the middle phase, when I talked about the gut stripping using GX Assist, they're not obviously going to take that powerful supplement, but we've given you a recipe for creating a gastro cleansing roller bottle, okay, where you can either roll over the liver area or on the bottoms of your child's feet. And then in the last phase, we give you the dilution for making a DDR Prime roller bottle, okay? So you would want to have your essential oils that are in those blends to make that, but we do tell you exactly what you'd be needing for that. So anyway, on the website there, you'll see the printables if you want to print those schedules off, even if you want to just print them off and take a look at what you might be needing. And then I give you the info of how to order. So if you're listening to this video and you're not currently a wholesale customer on our team, we give you the steps on how to do that. Now, you're going to need the person who's been helping you in doTERRA, who's the leader that's been guiding you and sharing doTERRA with you. You'll need their ID number when you're ordering your kit. And if that person is me, then over on my website, I've given you that info. But basically, you'd be ordering the Cleanse and Restore kit. So that's that kit I showed you at the start that looks like this. It has everything that you need in order to do this cleanse, every single supplement, and it even includes a nice bottle of lemon essential oil, which is our favorite cleansing essential oil. The Cleanse and Restore kit at the time of this recording is only available from the US warehouse. No matter where you live, that's the warehouse you'd be ordering it from, okay? And again, I would order it the first week of February to make sure that you have it in time. Let me just see if there's anything else I wanted to share there, but there's an image on that website if you want to share it out with your teams. And then I've also shared just some of the feedback from our community that's been shared over the last 2 years doing this program. So you might want to give that a read if you're not sure if it's for you. Okay, let's hop over. I want to give you a sneak peek into our Essential 30 Cleanse group. So you can see here that we have over 2,500 people in our essential oil community that are in this group, okay? You can also see that there are 67 people right now wanting to join this group because they've probably heard me talking about the cleanse or their upline. Now, this is really important. We have 3 questions we ask you when you request to join the group. Okay, we're basically asking for your name, your customer ID number on our team, and then who is your upline? Who's the person that introduced you on our team? You have to answer those questions in order to get into this group. Okay, so this is just a quick note. If you're a leader on our team and you've just been going through and adding every single one of your customers to this group, don't do that because they're not going to get approved. We want to make sure that the only people in this group are people who actually want to do this cleanse. Okay, so if you're a leader, talk with your teams and let them know this cleanse is coming up, and if they're interested, share the group link with them and they can request to join, and they'll be in. Okay, so we cross-reference all requests against our back office just to make sure that this is keeping the integrity of our team in this cleanse. Okay, otherwise it gets too big and even with over 2,000 people in it, not everybody participates every time, but it would get out of hand if we just had this open to anybody. But if you're seeing this video and you're not on our team, on my website I've given you those schedules, and there's probably somebody in your upline team that is running this cleanse, so check with them. Okay, now what I wanted to show you in this cleanse group is the units section. This is where you're going to find everything you need for this cleanse. So I want to just show you this real quick. When you click on the units section of this group, you're going to see that there's a welcome unit, okay? And in there, you're going to find just a nice short paragraph about the schedule of how often we run this cleanse. You're going to see the actual program ebook link there. I mentioned it a couple of times just to make sure you have nice, easy access to it. We give you the steps of how to order your Cleanse and Restore kit. So you just add it to your LRP order or your standard order from the US warehouse. And then there's a marketing image, like I said, and then we talk about the giveaways in there. It's just hard for me to see everything on my screen because I'm sharing it. So let me go back up just one quick second. Okay, and then we have in the units section, and these actually, if you haven't used units before, just so you know, they flow in a system. So the nice thing with units is when you come back into the group, it'll tell you whether you've already watched that unit or not. So it kind of takes you to where you left off the last time. So if you go to the Cleanse ebook and schedules to print, here you're going to see the link to the program ebook and the schedules right there, like I've just shown you. You can just click, save, and print those off. You can even make multiple copies of them if you want to have them in a few places of your house so you don't forget what you're doing. Oh, that's a lovely sound. Just a sec. There we go. Okay, the last unit I wanted to show you are the cleanse videos. Okay, so I have 3 videos I've recorded for you to support you during this program. Now, the first one is a 90-minute in-depth program overview. Okay, so here you're going to be taken through the program book, a deep dive on the supplements. The second one is a 25-minute video of what to watch just to get ready for the cleanse. So this is something you could watch every time we run this cleanse, just as a quick reminder of what you need to order in and how to be ready for it. And then the third one I thought I would include, just because of the topic, was how to create glowing, healthy skin from within. So I did a class with doTERRA, actually. It's on my YouTube channel, but I just wanted to include this as a nice, easy link for you in the unit section. But as you can see, the group is very engaged during the cleanse. We have quite a few people in here. So before the next round runs, we're going to go through and just clean up the post from the last time and, just make sure it's nice and organized and ready for this next round. So I absolutely love this cleanse. It just, I notice something different every time I do it. And there's just so many interesting things that our community have shared that have happened after doing this cleanse. So I just wanted to see if there's any live questions before I hop off with you guys. I'll upload this to YouTube, so it's a shareable video if you want to share this out with your teams. But this is a really great time to do this cleanse, especially coming off of the holiday season. And January is kind of a fog for a lot of people. It's kind of like you put your head down, you wake up, and all of a sudden it's February. And actually, you know what? I actually would say it's been the opposite feeling of that for the most part. I feel like January has been the longest winter ever. So I personally am looking forward to just shaking things up, doing this cleanse. What I love to do is challenge myself to take one area of my health to the next level. So whenever I do a cleanse, and I do some version of a cleanse every season, I always look at, what's the one area I want to step up? Is it in my workouts? Is it in my self-care? Is it in my water intake? What's like that one thing I want to do consistently for 30 days to move the needle? So I'd encourage you to do the same if you're feeling like this is your time. You're going to love this cleanse. And of course, we make it a lot of fun. We have the giveaways. There's a lot of support within that group. So I hope you'll join us. Ask any questions below if you still aren't clear on what this is all about. But just a kind of a last call out. You'll want to order your Cleanse and Restore kit from the US warehouse first week of February to make sure that it comes in on time. And so you have everything that you need. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the cleanse group. I can't wait.